the rising cost of living and the declining economy, we may all be riding horses again one day. I have been riding horses for 6 years and training them for 3. And the first step to riding your horse is learning how to saddle it properly. Today we are going to practice saddling your horse. What you need to do this is a horse in a halter, a brush, a saddle blanket, and your saddle. The first step is to brush your horse. We are going to be brushing her all over. We want to make sure there is no dirt and debris on her body that may cause irritation when you're riding her or even behavioral problems. Brush her straight down her back and then down the side of her body. Make sure you check the girth area, because if there's dirt and debris here, it may cause behavioral problems and riding irritations. You're going to brush the other side of her body the same way that you did the first side. Check the girth area again, and then we can get our saddle blanket. Check your saddle blanket on the inside. Make sure there is no dirt and debris that may cause irritation when she is riding. Take the front of your saddle blanket and put it on the back of your horse. Make sure it's up high, up close to her head so you can push it back down. This will keep her hair in the natural alignment. You want to make sure that the front of your saddle is halfway down her shoulder. Make sure the top of your saddle blanket is in alignment with the backbone of the horse. Next, we will get our saddle. Make sure that the horn of your saddle is in the same direction as the head of your horse. In one movement, you will place your saddle on top of the back of the horse. Make sure that the saddle blanket is showing on both sides of your saddle. Next, you will pull up on the front of your saddle pad. This will release the pressure off her withers. Walk around and check the other side of your horse. On this side, check the stirrups and make sure they are not underneath your saddle. Undo your girths and make sure that they are straight. Once you have this accomplished, undo your tie billet. Reach down and grab the girth from underneath your horse. Move your stirrup on top of your saddle horn to keep it out of the way. You are going to place your tie billet through the first loop of your girth. Make sure that it is smooth and in the right direction and not twisted, because this will also cause riding behaviors difficulties for your horse when you're riding. After you have straightened out your tie billet, place it through the ring on your saddle. Behind your tie billet, go through the second hole on your girth. Pull it up, but do not do it tightly. This can cause skin wrinkles. Snap it into place and pull it through your saddle. Reach down and grab your back girth, buckle it, and bring down your stirrup off your saddle horn. Now we are going to untie our horse and walk them around to make sure there's no wrinkles in her skin. If you don't check this, you can develop raw spots and it will be uncomfortable for your horse to ride. Now we are going to tie our horse back up. move your horse around and place her so that you can get back to the right side of the saddle. Now we are going to make sure that our saddle is tight. Undo your girth, undo your tie billet and tighten it from your girth. Snap it back into place and put it back through the saddle. So what you will need to saddle your horse will be a brush, a saddle blanket, a saddle, a horse, and a halter. Make sure you brush your horse. Make sure you brush your horse and she is free from all dirt and debris. Next, place your saddle blanket on the back of her horse. Check the saddle pad and make sure it is halfway with her shoulder. You also want to make sure it's aligned down her backbone. Place your saddle in one movement on the back of your horse. Raise up the saddle pad in the front off of her withers. Walk around and check the other side, make sure the stirrups are out from underneath the saddle. Untie your girths and walk back around. Then it's time to untie your tie billet. Reach down and grab your girths and tie them with your tie billet. Not too tightly because you need to walk your horse around and make sure there is no wrinkles in her skin. When you get back, tighten it again and you should be ready to ride. Do y'all have any questions?
What side do you want to mount a horse on?
Either side, as long as your horse is trained properly. Do y'all have any more questions? Okay, thank you for your time.